This is Cousin Jack. This land is barren and broken, scarred like the face of the moon. Our tongue no longer spoken, the towns all around face ruin. Will there be work in New Brunswick, or will I find gold in the Cape? If I tunnel way down to Australia, how will I ever escape? Come on. Where there's a mine or a hole in the ground, that's where I'm headed for, that's where I'm bound. Look for me under the load or inside the bay. Where the copper and the clay, where the arsenic and tin, running your blood to get under your skin. I'm leaving the county behind, I'm not coming back. So follow me down, Cousin Jack. Soil was too poor to make it, granite and the sea left no choice. No visions of heavens to stay low, when John Wesley gave us a voice. Could Joseph once come to St. Michael's Mount, 2,000 years past in a dream, and you're working away in the darkness, deep in the heart of the sea. Where there's a mine, come on. Where there's a mine or a hole in the ground, that's where I'm headed for, that's where I'm bound. Look for me under the load or inside the bay. Where the copper, the clay, where the arsenic and tin, running your blood to get under your skin. I'm leaving the county behind, and I'm not coming back. So follow me down, Cousin Jack. Follow me to Canada, America, South Africa, Australia. Where there's a mine or a hole in the ground, I'm leaving the county. Must I leave my town? Camel, Red Roof, Blossom, Wadebridge, past Port Isaac. Remember us, remember our names, remember the white cross on the black flag. Yeah. And the waves crash to the shoreline. I dream, I dream. I dream of a bridge across the Tamar. It opens us up to the east. In my dreams. I see the English living in our houses. I see the Spanish fishing in our sea. Where there's a mine or a hole in the ground, that's where I'm headed for, that's where I'm bound. Look for me under the load or inside the vein, where the copper and the clay, where the arsenic and tin run in your blood, they get under your skin. I'm leaving the county behind, and I'm not coming back. So follow me down, cousin Jack. Come on, follow me down, cousin Jack. Yeah, follow me down.
Good morning, Minecraft. Wandering Beekeeper here. How you doing? Hope you are getting along. Whoops, whoops, whoops. We heard that already. Thank you. Alrighty. Ooh, gonna be a morning. Yeah, but I mean, they all are. It's all like that these days. It always has been. We just weren't aware of it, so much of it. But yeah, this is I'm facing the week with great trepidation. We got a couple significant dates coming up in United States politics and history, and I'm stressing badly about it. So I've been really getting very deep into Trains'nTech because it is incredibly engrossing and distracting, and I can get into something with it and come up for air a couple of hours later, and I have gotten through that couple of hours without anxiety. So, yeah. Let us hop over to the game screen. First, let's make sure that we're active here. There we go. We have machine noises. We have game world. Here I am in the enchanted hazmat suit once again, and will probably be in that until I have, like, the jet suit or something. This is giving me proof against all the bullshit that I am working with, and there is a lot of bullshit, let me tell you. Let's collect up the aluminium first, and I need to do a run on the place, but I need to clear inventory before I do, because things are happening. Oh boy, things have happened. Let's just take a quick second to review our roadmap and see how we got here. Let's go to medium voltage and see that medium voltage is mostly completed. I have a few outliers. I'm running on light fuel right now. I really need to get over to diesel. really want to get over to diesel, but that's going to be a much bigger project and is going to require drilling. And I haven't done drilling yet, and I'm going to have to learn how to do drilling. That's going to be a whole thing. Yes, your pilot has exceeded the service ceiling of the Strigety. Relax, it's going to be a chill ride. I have not quite gotten this. Yeah, this is the America Simulator where I'm supposed to bring in oil sands ore. I gotta go find find it and pop a block of it with the Silk Touch axe. Haven't done that yet. And then I get long distance fluids where I get the ability to jump 50 blocks or more at a time as long as everything is chunk loaded. And that gets hairy. I'm not going to do chunk loading on a single player instance. I'm having occasional spits of lag as it is. Especially when we go topside and you see all the create rotational farms, and there's still not enough. But yeah, let's look over at high voltage. I have gotten a serious start on high voltage. From stainless steel to the assembling machine to the infinite water snap cover. Oh my great Beelzebub, that is such a welcome thing. No more running water pipes. Sorry, bad cough there. Caught it in time, I hope. I have all but the emitter. We'll use some of this stuff. It's wow, yeah. And have built the Advanced Macerator 2 because I've built some shit. I've done a number of things. Let's just walk through rather than me pointing at the roadmap from here on. What have I got in here? Oh boy, have I got stuff. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, have I got stuff. We're working on unloading it. Let's go do a back to front here. Most effective way to deal with this because of the way my base is laid out along a mine gallery. Alright, I've already emptied out the vacuum freezer. The EBF's not doing anything at the moment. Should bunker in, and yes, oops. I do not have time. I just do not have time and cannot be arsed to find this much coal. Even with a digital miner, it's just, it's outrageous. I'm also running in peaceful mode as per the devs who said flatly, you don't have time to deal with creepers and zombies. They are correct. I do not have time to deal with creepers and zombies. Oh my gosh, I am busy just amazingly. Willow Mist lands with a thud. Hopefully it is a comfortable thud on a large soft pillow. Let us check the output on these and the input on them, and around here I am at this point letting this line run down. I am not replenishing the ore washer. I am going to let this run out. Let that run out. Let's take, okay, first take that, then take the other stuff. Alright, and that has already run out. This is working, and we'll just zoom across. It's failerite, it's not oil sands, don't get excited. The electrolyzer needs to be running, and the electrolyzer should be running because it has filled its drum. I'm willing to bet. It has in fact filled its drum. We have a drum of chlorine gas, which we will go put in the cupboard with the rest of the chlorine gas. Oh, I have a heavy oil. Why am I walking around with a heavy oil? Hold on, let me just make a quick jump. Yeah, this gets loud. Welcome to high voltage. me change out the drum on the refinery, and then I'll explain. Oh, damn it. That's not what I wanted to do. No, you're supposed to... Fuck. Where did my heavy oil go? My heavy oil go? Okay, that's because I'm waving around the wrong drum. Okay, pilot error. There we go, and we're happy. This is the same refinery setup you saw downstairs last week. I have a distillery. This is a high voltage distillery. This is all high voltage equipment, so it's all stainless steel casing. That's a bit of a pill. The distillery is taking the heavy oil and breaking it down into sulfuric light fuel. I then pass it over to the advanced chemical reactor, where it builds up, and when it gets built up enough, it reacts it with hydrogen gas, which cracks the sulfur off the light fuel, giving me light fuel that is burnable, and sending the hydrogen sulfide, whoop, there it went, up to the electrolyzer, which breaks the sulfur off, sends the hydrogen into the tank for recycling back into the chemical reactor, and then I just have sulfur that I have to pick up every now and then. Just like that. And that's making fuel. Not fast enough. I gotta step things up somehow. This is the ore processing line that I am going to, and let's just go on and walk through it now that we're here. That's the input box. It's a shulker box so that I can pick it up and take it with me, bring it back, sit it on the chute, and have it drain in. Feeds to a pair of macerators, which feed out. I have not been able to get item tag filters to work. It looks like they are seriously bugged. I've got some questions in with people, but it looks like item tag filters are seriously bugged right now. This is based off of GregTech Community Edition, which is for 1.21, which is very new. They're still working on the port, and it looks like there are some serious bugs. Item tag filters are bugged and simply do not work as far as I can tell. Nothing works with them. So, I'm having to do some manual handing over, but that's not really so bad. There's nothing in here right now. This is the macerator output. And I manually sort it with the crushed stuff going off into this shulker box up here to go into the ore washers. There are now four ore washers. They now each have their own distillery making distilled water to try and keep them in supply. I had to tear the entire thing down. I posted the ore processing line a couple of days ago, and it had painful design flaws. The distilleries weren't able to keep up with the ore washers. I had to put in one distillery per ore washer, and the item tag filters didn't work, which broke the whole thing. So at this point, I've got this stack of combustion generators running off of light fuel, driving the macerators, a bank of 4 ore washers, a bank of 4 thermal centrifuges, and finally a pair of advanced macerators. I would like the feed between the colorful boxes to be automated, but can't do that right now. So I'm plugging along manually, and it's not so bad, really. It just takes a little bit of tending. So when the oil washers are done, the oil washers output over here. And as you can see, that's pretty damn full. Right now, that's also pretty about half full, and I don't want to load more in until what's in there mostly clears out. I want to finish what's in there before I load anything else, due to the way the queuing works. It's easy to get stuff that gets stuck in the hopper and never gets in. You'll notice I'm not using a hopper. I'm using a conveyor module, a Trains'nTech conveyor module stuck to the top of the pipe and set to import. It then makes a flat base on top of the pipe, at the top of the pipe block, that I can then thunk a shulker box down onto, and the shulker box gets drained by the conveyor module. Makes for a really easy distributor system. The conveyor is set to import, and when it goes to import, it's going to look for wherever it can send the stuff, and thus the centrifuges get loaded. So the centrifuges are pretty loaded up right now. I'm going to pull a bunch of dust. I need to check this though. This is empty and needs to be reloaded if at all possible. I got to keep the oil sands moving, so I'm going to be bouncing back and forth a lot. Sorry about that, folks. It's going to be a little hectic. I'll explain as I go where I can. I got 94,000 here. I'm going to go on and take it. I'm out of oil sands right now. I need to go up to oil processing, take this drum of heavy oil and dunk it up against that and drain it into the distillery to start the refining process. I'm not keeping up right now. I'm not getting the oil sands just yet. Let me look in here and see what I got, because I need to start draining off some of this stuff and seeing what else is here. Okay, all that can go to the blue box. The blue box, there's my damn oil sands. Okay, I need to take this downstairs right freaking now. I forgot, I had not been watching to make sure whether this had gotten to the radio, dust farm, boom. Okay, had not been watching to make sure if the macerators had gotten to the oil sands yet. So, let us get this loaded into the centrifuge and start making some damn oil. There we go. I have got that much oil sands. Let's do this. Replace the stone dust in the centrifuge, replace just the lead one in the hopper, and then dump this all into the box. Whoosh bang, we are now making oil. Got no room for that. We'll huck it in here. And we'll dump it into the grid the quick way. I have an import bus with 4 accelerator cards. Whoosh. I've made it into the kinetic gauge and have my first windmill. Baby steps. It will be baby steps the entire way. Trains'nTech is a long, slow slope. Do not get in a hurry. You will be damn busy just getting through some of it. Okay, we are making oil. I just need to keep an eye on this. All right, you up to the ore processing, and let's get the light blue box back where it goes. Thank you. And we're getting oil sands dust out of there already. Look at that. All right, fan-fucking-tastic. About bloody time. Yeah, we're processing the oil sands. It's going to prefer to pull the oil sands because that's what's already in the macerator. Oops. So I can afford to go on and put in 8 more items here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just kind of random. Bastnasite. It's in there. Now, sort that. Clear this and put it in here for transport downstairs. Okie dokie. Let's see how we doing up here. The red shulker box is empty, so I am going to take the red shulker box. There you can see the conveyor module now that is set to import. And yeah, it's the same conveyor module that I've been putting into the machines to build them, used as a cover on the pipe. Finally starting to understand how covers work, and that is a thing. Getting an understanding of how covers work is really important. Okay, let's see how we're doing here. We're jam-packed, of course. Let's just pop a few things out of here and see what we get. Pop those stacks out of there and pop them into here and take this downstairs. Let's just keep moving. Off to the dust farm, and I need the blue box first. And this is one reason why I'm using color-coded shulker boxes. And we'll take the red box up front. I am clearing out my crusher backlog, and once I get this backlog chest cleared, I'm breaking it down. I need to quit having so much damn backlog. Alright, I can take 3 rows. Here we go. Alrighty. I get that cleared out. I'm breaking that double chest down and working solely out of this one. Lordy, I need to run the crusher at some point. Just not right now. Right now, I need to finish my run that I was doing and interrupted to chase the oil. That's okay. This is fine. That's got nothing working. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. Zoom back over here and check the oil. The oil is about to need to be changed. Yeah, there's a whole thing going on there. Getting from your first windmill and getting through the kinetic gauge will take time. It will take more time than you like. Inventory management is going to become somewhat nightmarish along the way. Getting to those crucial breakthroughs for things like storage drawers and AE2 will be really frustrating. all I can say. You're gonna have to deal with just some shit, you know. I was very nearly drowning in inventory at a couple of points before I got storage drawers, and then from there, trying to get to 82, there came a critical point where the storage drawers were visually confusing. I had a hell of a time finding anything. Okay, I have a full red shulker box that needs to be placed. And it goes plonk there, and look at that. We're already seeing stuff being pulled in. The crushed garnierite is already being pulled in and is going off to the ore washers. A couple of which were empty, weren't actually doing anything. Let's see how we're doing over here. Oh, shit. Guess who left the blue box downstairs? How can you travel without your blue box? Obligatory Doctor Who reference having been made, we move on. 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Larry. Tell me where that's from. Vortex manipulator. There you go. Those things are risky, though, you know? I mean, seriously, you know, they always seemed a little iffy. If nothing else, all you've got between you and the time vortex is a force field, and that's not a good thing. I mean, unless you're Jack Harkness and can survive that kind of crap. Lord of mercy. Alrighty, let's see. Which, of course, leads to the obligatory why the long face, Jack. I am not sorry. I am not in the least fucking sorry. Did I mention adult content? I swear a lot and make sex jokes and weed references and shit. I really do need to get that as a crawl or something so that I've got the warning up front going, hey, this is a dark ride. Adults only. I don't want to be responsible for scarring someone else's childhood. Oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Lag. Uh-oh, lag. Hang on a second. Okay. Let's just sit for a second, let the machine catch up. Whee. And we haven't even gone and looked at the create farms. I've been so busy with ore processing. Okay, so right now we're looking at the output drum on a centrifuge. I'm running oil sands dust through the centrifuge, which gives me, for each unit of oil sands dust, it's doing these one at a time, one dust item at a time. For each unit, I get 2 buckets of heavy oil and 1 sand. Now that sounds like a lot of oil. but it reduces down shockingly when you put it in a refinery. Hence my hovering over it like a mother hen and immediately popping up to a much louder place. Because this must be replaced and the roads must roll. Alright, so we've walked through the ore processing and looked at how it works. And okay, that's going, and at this point I'm not so panicky about that. That's all transferred over. The ore washers are stalled because the output is full. Negative Ghost Rider, the pattern is full. Let's just pull everything and see what I can do here. Alright, now we're getting some new stuff. Briefly. It'll all be chill. It'll all be chill. Alright, oil sands. I'm just going to check the full stacks at this point. I'm not in a panic. Over here, I have something else that should be doing this. I'm going to put this in here. Get that going. And take this. And I completely effing forgot that I had this here. Alright. While that's running, let's go look at the rotational farms, because these get all sorts of fun and more quiet. And reminds me that I need to go look at this because it is done. Hurrah! Okay, we got that much more stuff after I swapped the chip. Let's pull the chip and go on and snag those out so they don't go spraying everywhere. Pick up, this is a mining rig. It's the same mining rig you've seen me using previously. It's just, hold on a second. Let me get a dirt here and that's a very dangerous hole to leave open. It goes all the way down to bedrock. So yeah, got multiple farms going here now. As you can see on the map, I've got 7 beetroot fields, 4 sugarcane fields, and it's not enough. I am struggling to keep up on the biodiesel. The biodiesel just is not producing fast enough to be useful. I'm running on light fuel right now. I got 246K biodiesel. That would be gone so fast. This has already dropped a ways. I'm not quite keeping up here. At some point I'm going to run out of fuel and just have to sit and wait. Kind of annoying. Oh, damn it. I got field repair to do again. Had a wandering trader and a pair of llamas get into my beetroot and do some damage, and I'm kind of pissed about that. Which means I got to scrounge up some beetroot seed from downstairs from the seed farm. So yeah, I've got all these create rotational farms going, which is not doing wonderful things for the lag, no. Running on a single player instance, I don't have a server to put this on. And wowzers, it just is a thing, isn't it? So that all feeds through super chest buffers, which have import-export, which have item filters rather than item tag filters. They are specifically locked to certain items. You know, this one will only accept beetroot seed for either import or export, and you just saw a bit of seed go fly through to the extractor, which makes it into oil, which sends it off to the chemical reactor. Oh, I got heavy oil I need to pick up. Oops, excuse me. And I need to archive all of that. So I'll get back to them later. Let's go check this. Empty. Load it up. Load her up. Fill her up. I need another refinery. I need a second refinery. I'm not making headway here. I could put another refinery around the back and I guess put it into its own tank that feeds into there. I need to run pipe from this to there. Oh man, this is almost done again. Jeez, look at that go. Look at that sucker go. Yeah, I need to be doing this up here, not downstairs. Alright, completely forgot. The problem is that you doing it up here pulls on this line, which pulls on those generators, which pulls on this tank, and so I'm going through the fuel a little faster. Doing it downstairs puts it on the coal, and yeah, it's thing. Getting some other stuff here. I'm doing bauxite on that one. Doing bauxite on this one. Alright, we have run through the oil sands that was in here. Run through the oil sands that was in here. That is good. That is empty. That is not good. Let us load that. And we'll just start from the bottom, working across. I'm going to load in Basnasite. And more Basnasite. The rest of the Basnasite. First little bit of garnierite. Boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Ping. Zip. Okay. Done. You take that, hold that. You over here, do that, do that. Let's go on and crack this out. Go check this. Yeah, I got an ever-falling seed. Bug. But that does give me a beetroot seed I can then use. Where was that hole? Where is my hoe? There we go. Let us patch that. Thank you. Again? What is with the ever-falling seed bug here? It keeps cropping up on me. Yes, that was deliberate. Yes, I will take ownership of my puns. But it does bother me. You know, it's maintenance that I shouldn't have to do. I don't like having to go clean out. Oops. From the front, please. Thank you. There we go. Let's bop down here and have a look. Okay, yeah, that's holy shit. This is where stuff is happening. Let us have an empty drum ready because we're about to pick up a drum. Oobah. Okay. Oh, hey. We had some sugar cane come in and get processed into biomass. It's just not coming in fast enough. It's just not. And I'm going to take the oil sands I've got right now downstairs, run it down there. The slightly quieter MV line. Now, sort of another thing, they're making the decision to build the new stuff up topside. I was running out of room, and there's the noise. Already the HV machinery is loud. Let's see, what have I got? Oh, the electrolyzer, which is supposed to be scoring, doing appetite, and it has run out of it. Need to load the electrolyzer. Let's just clean out all of this. Pop that into there, and that into there, and that into there, and then we'll load here, and then load up here, and there we go. Alrighty, and we're making phosphorus and calcium and chlorine gas. Okay. I have enough heavy oil. I can spare one for the MV refinery and let it be doing something here, contributing to the cause. Okay, we'll fire that up, and at some point we'll have a barrel, a drum of light fuel. So yeah, the MV line is badly laid out. I understand that now. I did not understand that when I when I first set it up. And it's, yeah. The fact that I've only got one ore washer. I mean, come on, dude. At this point, let's just run all of it. Oh no, there's not anything in there anymore. Okay, collect that, all that around. And drop off at the dust farm. And drop off at the Mr. Dust. Thermal. Drop off at the LV thermal, which I'm using for my overflow, rather than the second MV thermal because I was overrunning my electricity production. Again, I'm really good at outrunning my power production. I'm not good at estimating where my power costs are, or how, and doing power budgeting. I kind of suck at budgeting. That's kind of in general, I guess. Oh, we actually have to go to the overflow. Okay. Although not running that second macerator is also helping. Letting this thing run down. The centrifuges will never stop. There is always going to be stone dust. Oh, hey, I got oil. Let's pick up the oil. Drop a new drum. Got 3 drums there. That's an air drum. Let's go. Okay. Alright, need to bounce up to ore processing and see how the refinery is doing. Refinery needs oil. Feed the beast. And again, uff. Okay. Drain that out. Alright, I'm gonna stop up here. All the oil sands is downstairs at this point. We're just waiting for that to go. I got three drums of oil ahead. Let's see if we can keep production going. Woo, look at that. Look at all that. I'll pop that up. Oops. Oh, it's going to continue pulling the basket aside. And let's just take a row right off the bottom here. And go zoom. Put the Garnier right. Give it a minute. This all needs to be pulled. And what I can of it will push. And then this needs to go downstairs. Soak that in. Purified Garnierite. Do I have any room in the overflow? Don't look like it. Nope. Do I have any room in the primary? Uh-huh. Okay. Point and laugh has been done. 86. Not there yet. Up to door processing. Drop off that. Hunt that back into there while I can. Pull all of that. Push here. Okay. So yeah, this is HV. This is high voltage. This is I'm running a 32 amp cable here, made out of Kenthal, which it turns out there is a use for once you make the coils for the EBF. There's further use for the stuff. The biodiesel refinery is functioning. It's working just fine. I got ethanol. I got backed up. I got 413 buckets of ethanol waiting to be processed. Right now, the seed oil production just isn't keeping up. Beetroot produces like 2 or 3 seeds per harvest. It produces mass amounts of seed. And 7 fields of beetroot are not enough to feed this beast. I just cannot keep the seed oil extractor running. And it's frustrating me. I have built more and more of these until I'm having lag, and I still can't get enough beetroot seed into the thing. The greenhouse is not usable because the greenhouse is ULV only. I have tried replacing the energy hatch with an MV hatch. It does not work. And the recipes for the greenhouse are all MV. So yeah, I got a low voltage greenhouse that I can't grow anything in because I need medium voltage. That's biomass flickering in there, the green, as it briefly exists before being pulled on through into the distillery and made into ethanol. I'm going to bounce down to the dust farm for a minute here and look at this. And then I'm going to put up the BRB screen because I need a bio. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. Perils of streaming at the age of 62. Yes, I had a birthday. Whoopty fucking shit. I survived another year. Whoopty fucking shit. I'm just not really excited about it anymore, you know? I'm 62. I've got no, because I went into IT, I don't have a retirement. I've been bounced around so much. You know, they bounce you around so nothing ever vests. Who do you think invented the gig economy? Alright, I'm just going to go on and clean this out. And that is almost cleared. At which point, this whole thing, that whole side is pretty much going to shut down. And that's actually a good thing because I'm real tired of having to run around there. Lordy. If I have to do manual handoff, at least let it be a short distance. You know, so that I can reach and not have to run around to. Okay, go check the medium voltage refinery and replace. Oh, bugger, I'm going to have to run around the other side. Alright, fine. We'll get a barrel into place. Woohoo, I got 128 barrels and buckets of light fuel here. I got fuel to take upstairs. Fan-fucking-tastic. Let us get a, well, there should be fluid pipe up there. There ought to be fluid pipe up there. That's not gonna do anything. Okay. I'm gonna pop up here. This, and I'm just gonna plunk it right there and go drain down. There we go. We'll just drain it right out of there into the system. 119 buckets draining in. Okay, so we can catch up a little here while that's happening. We'll run off of that tank for a few minutes here. See if we can build this one back up. Hot diggity. Okay, why did it stop? Because it's full up. Okay. I need to transfer stuff. How much stuff can I transfer? A bit over a row. Good. We'll just go right across and boom all of that into there like that. Alrighty. Pop one more. There we go. Sort. Take the dust out. Dust goes here. Alrighty, shouldn't be anything in there. I'm not running those macerators. Alrighty, so now we're going again. There we are, running on all four engines. Lord of mercy, let's just pump out some stuff. Oops. Maybe more stuff than I meant to. Fortunately, I have some room there. I have no more room here, and this must go downstairs. At least most of the loading and unloading is automated now. Oh hey, I got oil here. Until I have a full drum because the centrifuge had stopped. Okay, you're done here and bounce back up. Hooga! This is taking a lot of babysitting at this point, and I'm not real pleased with it. What I'd like to do is get a steady flow of oil sands going and run off of this in order to, but I need a second refinery to crack all that oil. I am getting ahead a little here. I'm gaining a bit because of this. Because I'm running off of that right now. Oh, shoot. Place the blue box. There we go. Blue box in place. Okay. Alrighty then. Shulker box is empty. Ooh-ha. I really ought to have a better way to get up here. I just haven't been arsed to build a set of steps or anything. Okay. Yo, to the mushroom mine shaft. Oh, lordy, it's quiet. The noise pressure of the HV equipment is intense. I mean, just wow. Okay, gotta take this down. Vroom, vroom, vroom goes the chainsaw. Ding, ding, ding goes the bell. Alrighty then, let's get that going. Start crushing some of this. I'm crushing down here because I get experience nuggets. If I crush upstairs, I get byproduct. It's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. I don't get the RegTech byproducts off of the ore for crushing. I get create byproduct, which is experience nuggets, which come in handy every now and then, because thinking of which, I should, yeah, fix the wear and tear on my hazmat suit. There we go. Make sure I keep my hazmat suit in repair, since I have mending enchanted onto my hazmat suit, I can repair it simply by popping off a stack of experience nuggets, which, as you can see, are dime a dozen. I mean, they're pretty common, like really common, like holy crap common. Trying to I'm just gonna sit here and run the crusher for a minute because it's quiet here. Trains'nTech can get hectic as hell, you know that? On the other hand, I'm maybe going to get caught up on some of this ore processing because Lord Almighty, have I got backlog on the ore processing. I mean, that's waiting to go into the crusher, and then there's a couple of storage chips that have been in the digital miners. And those things. I got a chip right here. Its name is Paul Revere. Oh, I don't know why I go to that song so readily. It's just so easy to do. But yeah, there's a bunch of stuff on here, mostly deep stuff. Redstone and ruby and stuff like that. I'm going to run this until this box is full. Careful, I don't want to do too much of the song and have Universal Music Group notice it and act like the giant bag of dicks that they are. Apparently, they're still going round and round with Poland and trying to extort more money from Polish artists by blocking them from the international audience. I mean, any music rights group that stops an audience from hearing an artist's song that the artist has put out, you know, prevents an artist from reaching their audience. That's just, what the hell are you even doing? That's reached maximum shittification and needs to be burned down. Death to capitalism. You know, capitalism destroys art. I've been saying it for years. I'm actually finding it kind of amusing that I'm hovering just below making affiliate and Twitch is getting all sorts of aggro about it. And I'm like, but what if I don't want to monetize my stream? And they're like, huh? What? Why would you? That makes no sense. Why would you? What if I don't want to monetize my stream? What if I don't care about monetizing my stream? What if I don't want it to be a side hustle? What if I want it to be a hobby? This is model railroading. Compare it a lot. Talking with my spouse, talking with people, I compare my Minecraft to model railroading a lot. Because it's kind of accurate. It's a fiddly, obsessive hobby that an old man spends his time on, and just be glad I'm not taking up a room in the house with it. And, you know, like, spending large sums of money on terrain and stuff. Oh my god, I did miniatures briefly while I was with FASA, and just the paints and the wash and the prep stuff and the terrain and the the tools you have to lay in, and oh my God, it just, the company, I was glad the company was paying for it. I was putting it all on the corporate card, and when I left, all that crap got boxed up and shipped off. I don't have any of it. Oh, I forgot to place that. Alright, up to ore processing. I need to change out the oil by now. Yeah. Let's get that going. This is empty. But we had that much of a reprieve. And we're able to get up to 590. Okay, cool. Alright, I need to see how things are going on the lower end, but I also need to make sure I check this. Alright, there just ain't no room there. Guys, we're just gonna have to cope. Response. 1, 2, 3. There. Best I can do for you until the macerators catch up. I need 2 more macerators. I need to put 2 more macerators on. That's where I had a centrifuge. I had the centrifuge over on the other line initially, and then realized it was overstraining the capacity massively. Sugarness, I did it again. Didn't I? I did. Completely and utterly. There we go. Spaced on loading the ore washers. Up, and away. Click. Ore washers are loaded. Getting caught up with some of the backlog. Even with all the manual fuss I'm having to do here, I'm still making good headway. Let's pull the garnierite and the 2 stacks of that and go on and push it over to here. There we go. I need another couple of macerators. Now I can go down to the mushroom mine shaft and go check on the medium voltage refinery. Which needs oil. Which is cool because I have oil to give it. There we go. No, don't do that. There we go. Alrighty, let's see how we doing over here. 80,000, alrighty. We're making progress. Pull the sulfur. Go throw it in the dust farm. I was calling it the dust farm because of the massive area of storage drawers with all the different dusts laid out, which was visually attractive but became confusing. And you know, a storage system that is hard to find something in is not a good storage system. Okay, we are keeping up on the oil here. We've still got some oil to process there. Oh boy, I need to unload the sand. This thing is so full of sand, I need to throw a bunch of the sand into one of the macerators at some point and reduce it to quartzite sand so that I can then combine it with flint and make glass. How you doing? Oh, you got plenty. Good. There are reasons why that has a double chest. Stone dust, okay. Around here and check on this, and then I gotta go check the refinery. That is empty. Hot diggity. The ore washer feed chest is empty. Clear that and that. Go pump, put stuff into the dust farm and feed this. And hopefully there's room somewhere for all this crap. Well, if not, I can put it in the ore washer upstairs. Or, excuse me, the thermal upstairs. This is going to the thermal. I need to change out chlorine. No, I don't. Yes, I did. Okay, there was some left, but we've also run out of apatite dust. Could be. Oops. See, that's empties. There's the chlorine. Okay, chlorine goes in there. 3 cans of heavy oil. Worry about what I'm going to put in the electrolyzer later. Get back to the refinery. If I put a second refinery on here, I can drop a tank here and have it feed into the pipe system here. I could then run a pipe from that little booger down here for the centrifuge down here up to the 2 distilleries and have it distribute to them. It mainly depends on me locating oil sands and setting up the digital miner. Which reminds me I need to charge the batteries, which is going to be painful for this system. Sorry about this. It's going to strain the system pretty hard. And I may see things shut off for lack of power for a bit. But I really don't have a lot of options as to where I'm going to, other than over here. I should charge over here. Rather than on the active line. Oh well. Figured that out a little late. Let's grab out dust here and see what will fit in here. That much of it, and then I need to take this downstairs. I need an AE system up topside. I need this dust farm up topside or something like it. That means building a lot of AE. That means building a lot of AE to get all those damn storage chips. Oh my god, AE2 is so brainy when it comes to the storage. Okay, we got oil. There we go. Alright, I see how I can improve this, but it depends largely on my locating oil sands. I'm going to have to go out and prospect for oil sands and run a digital miner, and that's going to get done off stream because it's going to be boring as hell. I spend a lot of time with Minecraft backgrounded, waiting for the digital miner to run. Of course, while it's running, nothing here is going on. Because I can't afford to chump load. Heck, damn it. There we go. That gets stuck in my head so bad. There, we'll put that up there. Oh, wait, no, that's purified. It's the wrong box for purified. Purified goes in the green box. Purified goes in the green box. There we go. Eight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ha, ha, ha. You can tell people of a certain generation because when we have to count, we tend to add the ha ha ha. Sadly, Sesame Street is closing because capitalism destroyed it. It got bought, moved to HBO, and turned into a pay thing instead of a free thing on PBS. And now it's being shut down because it's not profitable. Capitalism destroyed Sesame Street. Just, you know, there's no other way to say it. That's filling. There's not much I can do about it because the macerators are backed up and I need additional macerators. You must construct more pylons. Oh, let's have a look at this. Maybe I got a minute. Maybe I got a minute I could go to the workshop and get away from the noise pressure. Ooh. During the week, I play Minecraft a lot with the sound off because I've got it running on my personal system while I'm sitting at my day job waiting for something to happen. I'm kind of a fireman, and if nothing is burning, then I'm sitting at the firehouse going through my training and, you know, doing the corporate training BS and playing Minecraft on a side screen. Because I gotta be there. And Minecraft, I can hit pause on whenever I damn well feel like it. Alright, I was gonna do macerators. Advanced macerator 2. What do I need? Ooh, I need a lot of parts. Let's start with the diamond. Diamonds, go, got that. Okay. Good thing about AE2 is you can, it's not quite replicator technology. You do have to feed it the specific precursors. But the Tech Reborn gets past that with the matter fabricator that makes UU matter that you can make anything from. Yeah, I had a lot of parts made ahead. Macerator. Motor. Couple extras. Stainless steel plate. Expensive. 1X gold cable and polyethylene sheet. I mean, they just really don't spare any expense, and it just gets, more so as you go up tier. Okie doke. I have 2 macerators. There's room here for some stuff here. Let's see. I have 2 macerators. Under a communism, the government supplies them with power, and I work them. Under capitalism, the government sells me power to run them and pays me to run them, to work them for someone else. I never see the actual product. And then one day, the government buys the macerators, tears them down, and replaces them with equipment I don't know how to use. That seem about accurate? I need a bunch of nickel-item pipe. I'd be willing to bet that there's some nickel-item pipe in that chest there. There is, in fact, nickel-item pipe. Normal nickel. Normal nickel is going to be my next band name. Your wrench is your friend, and at this level, I'm also using the screwdriver a lot because it's used to configure stuff. What tools you use, of course, will vary according to what you're doing, but there are some that you're going to learn that you have to keep around, and the wrench, you'll notice that my wrench and screwdriver are made of steel because they wear out, and I need them to not wear out for a while. Like a while. Okay, that's all set up there. Now we add them to the distributor. Pipe. Pipe. And before I connect them, let's configure. Configure to auto-eject items out the bottom so that everything is ejected into the pipe, which will force it down the pipe and into the blue box. At least that's the plan. And now this one is running. And we connect this one, and it's running. There we go. And we take some more stuff out of there. We got 5 slots now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Pop, pop, pop. 5 miles of pop, pop, pop. basket site. Which isn't going anywhere because I need 4 spaces over here. Sort. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I'm sure I only get 4. And how much room have I got in the desk box? I got a row. Okay, let's take a row. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got 5 more. There we go. Got some room in there. No more room here. It goes downstairs. It goes downstairs. The loner appears. There we go. And we see that go, and off we run around here. See if we have a bonus round yet. We have a bonus round. Hurrah! System. Yes. Alright, that'll give us a buffer so maybe catch up a little bit. Alright, got 4 macerators going now. This is going to be filling up faster. This will be emptying faster. Because this is a choke point. Alrighty. How's that doing? The red shulker box is empty. All hail the red shulker box. Taking time off from this to go explore for oil sands actually would be a little bit of a relief in a way. Okay, we take our first row and most of our second row. Load all sand. Row. Ta-da! There's our next box ready to go upstairs. Run this. Whoops. Run that. here? Oh Lord, what have I not got in here? That's raw nickel. That could just go straight over into the smelter, some of this. Just go straight over into the smelter. Oh, how did I get plutonium? Oh, that's the one, right. Plutonium. Not really ready for plutonium. Let's go on and I know I can take one load of stuff over to the feed box here. So, okay, we'll pop that up and just run all of this straight on in. Alright, I can take one load here. What I'm going to do is just go straight through and try and process this stuff here. Fine. Yep. Alright. That's going to do for right now. Because this is going to do soon. Alright, I want to... Got the red box loaded. Go check on the refinery and oil production. That's at 36, that's at 53, so that's going to be a little while. The MV refinery there, though, is what I used to bootstrap that whole HV line. Washer is on its last cycles. Look at this. I've gotten here just in time to see it finish. Amazing. I haven't seen this thing idle in quite a while, since I set it up, I think. It's a little stunning. Yeah, the MV line is slowly closing down. Alright, let's see what we got here. Anything else that I can squeeze in? No. Alright, we'll run over here and see if there's anything I can put in the LV. Any room here? Not that. Can't put that in. That's gonna have to go upstairs. Not a problem. Not a problem. How's my oil? My oil is ready for pickup. Alright. Rid of the airdrome. There we go. Go finish cleaning this out. Okay, the MV ore washer is officially shut down. Macerator is still going and will be for quite some time. See how much space I have there. Need to get this stuff upstairs before it gets confused. Sorts of colorful stuff going on here. Look at that. Alrighty. I've got to prospect for oil sands. There's no two ways about it. I'm gonna have to run on, and I'm gonna have to do something better than the light fuel. I've got to see if I can do diesel or some other higher density fuel source. This on. There we go. That's all ready to go. Alright, and I gotta figure out drilling. I have a drilling rig, I just have not taken it out in the field and deployed it. And it's time. It is time that I deploy the drilling rig. Oh boy, that's going to be a whole nother thing, but that's going to be for next week because we're getting close to the top of the hour. You know what that means. It means I get to go make second breakfast. Yay, I love second breakfast. And seriously, I have like a peanut butter sandwich before I hop on. And then after streaming, yeah, I gotta go get food. Alright, come on. I got a stack here that I didn't need to. It's messing me up. Can't put it back. Can get this nickel dust out of there. And de-dust the thing. Okay, one more. Boop, there we are. Got it in there. Alrighty, and that's good. Oh, sugar. Okay. Howdy. Gonna drop all that right straight on in. I may put some of that in the smelter later on to make nickel ingots, which I can then throw into the extruder and make into the normal nickel item pipe that I'm using so much of. I'm using the nickel item pipe partially because I have so much nickel. Oh, the overflow gets used. here. Let's clean this out. This is not all about feeding the dust farm. As you've already seen, I pull a lot of stuff back out of here to feed like into the electrolyzer or to throw into the smelter or whatever. This is a weigh station holding all the powdered products and byproducts until I need them elsewhere. This is an indexing system. Stuff goes further on a lot. You're just mainly seeing ore processing today because that's what I just brought up. Do I have an oil? I don't have an oil. I have no oil to feed you. I'm sorry. I need to go get oil sands. I need to go get lots and lots of oil sands and get it into the system. And then put on a second refinery and... Yeah, do stuff. Stuff. There's always stuff to be done. Boom. Dunk it down and there's immediately all this stuff in it. What's this doing? It's got 2 spaces. That wasn't nice. I just like how sometimes it throws the second thing at me. There. The wall dust can go there. Alrighty. No, it's going, and it's about gone. This is the beginning of high voltage for Trains'nTech. There is so much more left to do. I have yet to build the rocket because I can't build the engine yet because I don't have the parts yet. There's a component. I have to do some stuff. I have not yet built the clean room. I am working on that. I have already made all the precursor components to make the filter casings, and Classcrete is going to require me to set up a concrete production line. I have to set up more high voltage equipment, which means I'm going to have to probably put in another high voltage line, or I'm going to have to run something like off the side of this and put more generators on it, which means I need more fuel, which means I need to go prospect for oil sands. So let's just pause a second and let me check on a thing, because I believe, what have I got here? Well, that's voided main. Okay. All right, let's see. Willow, are you still there? And if you are you streaming this morning? Should I be prepping to throw a raid to you? There is no oil sands in this area. There's a massive deposit with a lot of goodies there, and that's got some interesting stuff. That's pretty much mined out. So is that. No oil sands immediately around here. The prospector is a incredibly useful tool. Once you can get to the prospector, finding where to plunk down your miner is so much easier. You can see where I put down a digital miner. There's a big square empty space. It didn't quite get all of it. It skipped a little bit of stuff. Skipped some stuff here. Rather a lot of kyanite. Kind of irked about that. I may put down the miner here again just to grab the last of that, but it's going to be an MV miner, and I'm going to take off with the HV miner to find oil sands. Let's see. Looking at the island I have settled on. I am on a mushroom fields island. It's a pretty good sized one. I have not really explored it all. Haven't had either the time or the need to, but now seems like a good time. Let's go poke around a little bit further afield. Wow, hit the mute button just in the nick. Oh, hey, here's some copper surface rock indicating that there's a deposit here. Well, there was a big deposit here. And a bunch of mining in the area. Oh, there's neat stuff down there. There's all sorts of interesting stuff. There's no oil sands. It's all gone. And just see. Hello, mushrooms. There's something there. I've got cassiterite. That's tin. What have I got down there right now? A lot of interesting stuff. No oil sands. I suspect I may have to head out. Oh, hey, look at that. Little lapis surface rock. Right over the... Oh, no. Not right over. No oil sands. Gonna probably have to search elsewhere. I don't think a Mushroom Fields Island is a real great place to find oil sands. I'm not sure. This doesn't seem like it's really a... This is olivine. It's interesting. The deposit directly below me of olivine, glauconite sand, bentonite, and magnetite. Amethyst and these mixed in. It's all sorts of neat stuff here, but none of it is what I'm after. That's redstone. Oh, that's red garnet. Which is useful, just not at the exact moment. Well, we've had a look at that. It is the top of the hour. It is that time. It is that time. Let me flip over to here, and we'll see if I've got somebody I can throw a raid to. Well, I could raid over to Voided Main, to Void, on the Voided Main channel. Void is a German Minecrafter, so the stream is liable to be in German. Could throw to that. Don't see... Let me do a thing here. In the meantime, thank you for being here. I appreciate, as always, anybody who shows up. I'm going to do the stream anyway because I like playing Minecraft, and I tend to talk to myself while I'm playing it anyway, so keeping up a line of chatter on stream is really nothing new. It's kind of what I would do anyway. Truck community streaming schedule is in the upper left. I will be back next week, 8 a.m., same bat time, same bat channel, with more Minecraft and further adventures with the Neo Greg mod pack. I expect to be playing it for a couple of months. If you're not into this particular mod pack, well, you're probably not into modded Minecraft. Anyway, so Twitch VODs, previous episodes of Greg Tech and previous episodes of other Minecraft, including some with actual trains in them, just recently, as a matter of fact. And Greg, the Neo Greg mod pack has the Create Steam and Rails mod in it. I may eventually get around to building a train. I don't know. Putting in a train and using it to deliver ore would be all. I've done that before with Create and the Factory Must Grow. Delivering ore with Create trains for Greg Tech would be all sorts of a thing. That would require a server, though, and a lot of chunk loading. Yeah, Twitch VODs on YouTube. There's also other stuff, and also I do other stuff. I will be back tomorrow night, 8:30 p.m. UTC -6 for Roots of Pacha, which is a farm and romantic dating sim with queer content and an appreciation of history as you guide a Neolithic people into developing agriculture and all the way up through the development of irrigation, which is a massive thing in human history. People don't appreciate it enough. And on up into the Bronze Age. Right now, I am managing the farm and working on breeding up my livestock and waiting for the Iron Age content, which will be coming this spring. The developers have said they're looking for a spring release. That is as tight as they're going to get right now. Just hang in there. There will be Roots of Pacha. So, I'm going to make one more click on the old read button here and see who's out there. And I'm gonna throw you to Void. You know what? They've been up for a bit. I'm gonna throw to Void. Raining Void. Go.